Na, 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 na. Da, 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 da. So. Hmm. Welcome. I'm just wondering why you can't see the chat. Ah, no, you can see it. Now you can see it. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, welcome back. Hopefully everything is working. Hey, you can see a different part of the room. Yes, sir. Pascal, I missed you so much. How are you? I hope you are well. Yeah, I'm well. Okay, and I see I have to take the PC here. Hopefully you can hear me and everything. Wait, I'm making my bed. Everybody in bed? Hey, I believe that's pretty chill, laying in bed, watching a random dude talking. Use this as your sleeping podcast. Now, where are you? I'm in my room. I'm basically in my room. And there, you can't see it, but there, behind the camera, is my table where I usually stream. And I just turned the camera, and now you see my clothing, you know? Yeah, I'm also laying in bed with my cat. Cozy vibes. Oh, this sounds cozy. Hey, Pascal, I'm back. I didn't join the live today, my bad, law. Hey, no problem. But I think I saw you at the end. But I was actually offline at this time. But I saw that you were commenting, you know? Thank you so much. I finally have a good view of Pascal's wardrobe, so I can do a full proof plan on which hoodies and sweatshirt to steal. Nah. But you can see the usual suspects, like this dude, or what I also wear often. Oh no, this dude. Oh man, and the ice bear hoodie is also here. And behind this is actually my bed, so everything is pretty stuffed. Such a cool background. Oh man, thank you so much. Just my clothes. Oh man. Your sweaters are amazing. Yeah, thank you so much. Sweater room tour. Yeah. Maybe I can give you basically just here are some sweaters. Here are some sweaters, but yeah, basically this is, you know. Do you live in a dorm? Yeah, I live in a dorm. So, thank you so much for a new. Yeah, I have to put the red. Yeah, now you can see the topics better. Thank you so much for a new gang member. Thank you so much, Robbie. Welcome. Hope you enjoy the Heidi emotes. I can't write them now in the chat because I'm not actually connected to the chat. I only see the chat, you know. So too much clothes. Allow them. Wie alt bist du? 22. So I actually wrote every of your topics down you want to talk about, and I thought may I just write them down here, and it's not a strict order, you know, and yeah, we can talk about them, and I don't plan on finishing all of them because I only got 40 minutes, so yeah, but I try my best. And so many hoodies to steal, nah. And yeah, that's the plan. That's actually the plan on this late night, you know. So, first habe mir ja dein Notizbuch in Orange Gold Liebe ist. Weißt du, mit welchem Rechtsgebiet Schemateil ich da reinschreibe? Alle 3 Rechtsgebiete oder nur auf nur ein Rechtsgebiet würde ich machen. Okay, I stop reading the German questions. Okay, and I thought we just do it like this. So I just start with. I can pin on it. Yeah, the first. Now it's better. The first topic, and then yeah, we just go with the flow. You know. Oh, such interesting topics. Yeah, I think you did your topics also in there. Fear of failure. Yeah, fear of failure. Okay, I read everything of your question, and I tried to make them as compact as possible. So, balance social life and working life. I don't know if you. For me, it's basically that first of all, I try to use every minute of my day-to-day life, and I think I already told you this. And you don't read my message. Oh man, I'm sorry. And I just try to use every minute. And another thing, this is something I already told you thousands of times, but the thing is, I think when you have struggled with balancing your social life and your working life, you're on the right way, first of all, and you can see the positive side, especially at this point that you really have to sort out those things you don't really need, you know? So, yeah, I think this is actually a benefit for you, that you have the opportunity that you can sort everything out that has not a big impact on your life, you know? So, oh, welcome, Taeyang. So, first question is done. Now, this is basically what I wanted to say to this topic. I know the person who commented, I don't know the name again, I forgot it. But maybe if you have deeper questions on this, or maybe you guys can tell me something for this. But yeah, I just got one of the worst notes in my neurology exam, and I feel so down because I studied hard for it, and I can't accept it. I feel so stupid, so I'm supposed to handle failing and back on track. Yeah, I know. The thing is with failing, I don't know. It's hard to say, but you only can say, okay, I can learn from the situation. You know, I'm also one of those person who, I don't know, having a hard time with. Oh, we can basically jump to the next topic, but I'm also working pretty hard for some stuff, and sometimes I also fail. You know, but I think there's no other way around, and you can just. I think, okay, I have to learn from this situation, not only as an exam, but as everything else, you know. What's your university name? University of Osnabrück. Oh man. At this point of my life, I don't have a social life. I rarely go out to long chats with somebody in person. Yeah, but I think when this is your plan of life, or this situation of your life, I also had a time in my life where I not interact with many of my friends, because I thought, okay, you have to really put now into the work, you know. And I think this is not bad, you know, if you have those times, and every of those times will end. And the thing is, I think you really have to know, you have to prioritize your time, obviously, but you really have to know what person you want to be. And if you are a person who don't want to interact so much with other people, that's crazy, because I think it's just in our nature to have some people around us. But if it's just not yours, then it's okay, I would say, you know. All my friends are mad because I cannot make any time for them for my academics, and I don't know how to explain it to them. If you just tell them, or I would say, okay, I just can tell you from my perspective, you know. I also have for example, my parents, because basically my friends, they also study law, or they understand that I'm having to put so much work into it. But my parents, I can tell you that they also doesn't like this, or in my eyes, or maybe it's just my feeling, but and they would say something else, but they also having a hard time seeing their son studying 24/7, or when he has free time, he uses time with his friends. And I just try to explain to them, you know, that I have to do this in this point of my life, and it's not like I'm doing this for all my life now, you know. I only have to finish hard for the bar exam, probably, you know. And you really, oh no, my PC is struggling to compensate this stuff. Hey, mods, do you? I can't ban anybody, so hopefully the mods can still, but yeah. If somebody's spamming, and I can't activate a slow mode or so. My case is the opposite. The only time we meet is when we attend in-person classes. Otherwise, everyone is so invested in studies. Crazy. Yeah, I would say it's maybe same with with my friends here in Osnabrück, who also have to study law. Everybody has to put in so much work. But I think the nice thing is that if your friends are also on the same path that you are, you can find some time together, you know, that you, for example, I study with my friend oftentimes on Teams, so we spend some time together there, you know, or yeah. And as I tell you, the day has 16 hours, you know, the day has 16 hours, and oftentimes you're not studying for 16 hours straight, only in the phase close to your exams maybe, but you have the time, you know, and you can take your time, and you just have to, okay, if I want to have more time with my friends and family, maybe I don't have to spend so much time on your phone, you know. Yeah, I can understand what are you saying. I mean, I live with my parents, but have not the time to talk to them or other. Crazy, no time at all. I don't know, I try to, that's the thing why I'm doing this Pomodoro stuff, that I really try to make this time where I study the most effective, so that I have time for family and friends, because I have 4 hours left on the day, or 6 hours. I feel like it's so stupid to lie about these things, but try not to let this stop you and make you disappointed. Yeah. I would say be completely honest what you want in life, and tell this your friends, and then they know why you are doing this, and then they can understand. I talk to them at least 1 hour a day. They work a lot too. Yeah. When I'm at home, oftentimes when I'm at home, I'm on the weekends, and then my parents get a little more time, but they also work pretty hard, and I also try to use when I'm at home. So for example, you also see me oftentimes driving to my grandparents when I'm at home, because I think I have to use every second of my life, for not pleasing everybody, but pleasing my heart. I think I would be pretty mad at me if I don't see my grandparents and my parents enough, and the same with my friends. Pascal, how can you control browsing social media and the phone in general? A lot of people blaming my phone. Where's my phone? I think it's somewhere. Is it here? Nah, it's there. Blaming my phone because it's so destroyed, but actually this is also something I really like. I can't use this phone too much. I can use it for the most important stuff. I can text my friends and call my parents, call my friends, but I don't use it for anything else. Maybe answer some messages on Instagram in the late night hours, and I try, but most of the time I even can't do that. I turn my phone off, course, then I get too lazy to turn it back on, so get back to studying. Yeah, and I think this phone is not only distracting you from studying, it's also distracting you from your real life, and that is the thing. I don't know. Hey, let me check. I don't know. Maybe now I have a complete high time on my phone. No. So today I was actually 32 minutes on my phone. So because I think, oh no, okay, it's reset. 1 hour and 20 minutes. 1 hour 20 minutes, and I think this stuff is not the most important stuff on your phone. You have to do is answering your closest one, and then maybe check some stuff that your friends send you on social media, maybe when this is important to you. And if you do anything more on it, I don't know, you're prioritizing your phone life about your real life. Pascal, did you know that you are the best? Oh, thank you so much, Mary. You can also log out of social media and log it in again whenever you need. You'll be lazy to log in again and again, and then just avoid it as much as you can. Yeah, I think this is also a tip, but I think it's the most easiest way is to just not try to use your phone too much at all. Not only social media, but the other stuff. What was your dream job when you were a child? An actor. I want to become an actor and in vet. And I think I quickly realized that this vet thing is not possible with my high school grades. Oh man, I just deactivated everything. I don't know if it's just my opinion. I don't know if this is for some of you it can help, and I know many people who help this, or maybe some of you are like me. So when I deactivate everything, the craving for using it is a little bit bigger for me actually. So I try to use just my mental to not use this stuff. So I have Instagram on my phone and I have this stuff on my phone, but I think, okay, you don't need something to block it. You just train your mental so hard that you just don't use it as much. But it's maybe just for me. Delete all the mobile games, you guys. It kills your brain long term if you get addicted to it. I think, I don't know when the last time was that I played a mobile game. Is it even a thing? People playing mobile games? Usually I delete all some when exams come out, I managed to study enough without deleting it, actually because of your study session. Hey, thanks so much, Lucas. Oh man, I guess so much distracting. I was so addicted to it, and it just really made me depressed. But now I can use it wisely. Hey, let's go. Nice to read that. Let's go, Taeyang. I see someone growing there in Algeria. Do you think sometimes you also start getting rude because of some rude people? You also start talking to them rudely, then you feel guilty. That happens with me, but I don't know if it's okay to be rude to rudes. I don't know. Don't try to act on fire with fire, I would say. I just try to, in every situation when somebody is rude to me, I just try to be as kind as possible, because I don't know, I have the feeling when you're rude, the other people have also the feeling that, okay, he's rude, now I can be rude, or she's rude, now I can be rude, and this is a never ending story, I would say be the better man, or be the better girl. Be the better man, be the better girl in every situation. And I think this is also, my hair's too long, it's constantly dropping into my eyes. This is also something, I don't know, I don't know when I started with this. Maybe when I was a child, because I felt like, okay, you have to be kind, it's, in the end, you are the better person if you are kind, in my opinion, and so I would say never try to fight fire with fire in some kind of situation, obviously there are some situation where you have to do it, Hey, my PC can't do this. Hey Pascal, I wanted to ask how you did. Oh no, ask you how did you went through a really hard period at uni or school? I don't know, maybe something that made you understand some new things or strategies. Hey, we actually had this late night talk before on New Year's Eve. I told you about 2023, and the beginning was pretty hard. And if you want some, I don't know, some small story to get some sleep, you can just I think it's 45 minutes. This late night talk. I think it's late night talk 4.0, and there I'm talking about some hard period of my life. If someone is rude to you, it's better to distance yourself from them. If they keep acting like that, better for your mental health without hurting their ego. Yeah. I think this is obviously one of the biggest learning I had in 2023, that when it comes to social interaction, I just listen to what my heart is saying. When I was younger, I had the feeling, okay, you have to please everybody, and you have to be kind to everybody, and that is what I basically said 2 minutes ago, and I don't know, with these hiccups, and maybe I'm eating too much air, and but this distancing from people you don't like is, I don't know, a strategy you can really use, because then you are kind in a way, because to yourself you're pretty kind, because when your heart is telling you, hey, I don't want to chill with this person, just don't waste your time on it, Pascal, do you use antidepressants for anxiety? I've been using them since I had to study hard for university, and it's kind of popular at my school faculty. Hey, no, I never. Air addict, yeah. This antidepressant stuff, it's basically a drug. And as you know, my mother is pretty much in this nature stuff, in this homeopathic stuff, and she, as I told you, I think I never take any kind of medicine that's making that lets the pain go away, painkillers. I don't use painkillers at all, and I think there are some kinds of situation where you have to use them, but it's the same with me with antidepressants, because first of all, I'm not depressive, and the second of all, even when I have a depressive mood, or when the feeling I'm completely sad, for example, after the live stream today, I just went for a walk and I thought about a lot of stuff, and it's the phase I'm actually in is pretty, I don't know, I have the feeling that I'm not well prepared as I wish to be, and then I have some other social stuff going on, And obviously the easiest way out would be, okay, I take some stuff so this depressive feeling gets away, you know. But I think it's for your body so much, and the same with painkillers. In my experience, when my body is fighting this himself, I have the feeling that I only get stronger afterwards, you know, because it's the same with alcohol and or other drugs. You can just use the easiest way out, you know. It's like quitting. For me, it's like quitting. When I use this stuff, then I have the feeling, okay, I quit in some kind of way, and this makes my mental even weaker, you know. Maybe, but don't, if you have really health problems or the doctor is telling you you have to take this, use his words, not mine, but just my opinion on stuff sometimes, on my mental, you know. Pascal, I feel like my day is full. My whole family works and I have to go to school and come back in the evening to cook dinner, and then I feel tired. I don't know what to do. Hmm. Hmm. Can completely understand, but yeah, you're literally in your closet. Yeah, I am, because I don't have too many options here to give you a new perspective on the life. But so Mary, how can you deal with it? So first of all, how long is this period? How long will you stay at home? You know, so maybe you have to work to a certain point. You know, if you have the feeling. So after I finished high school, I just instantly left home because I don't wanted to. I also had the feeling that it's pretty overwhelming, and I have to. It's easier to have everything on my own, but I think it depends, because you're maybe in a different continent and you stay with your parents a little bit longer, or you're pretty young. Then you only have to remind yourself, okay, this phase will end. You know, this at one point of my life, this phase will end. You know. Oh man. Hey Pascal, I wanted to ask that how do you resist to study only, rather than being distracted to see some other thing, although you have electronic device in front of you? Um, how do I resist other stuff, or what? Um, what do you mean? Rather than being distracted to see some other thing, although you have electronic. You mean, okay, how I'm not switching to social media sometimes. I don't know. I would have the feeling if I'm sitting there, I'm studying, and then I would switch to Instagram or so. I would lie to myself, you know. Just smile, please. Hey, I'm smiling constantly. Oh man. What are you studying for? Bar exam. Can we talk about the third topic? I need your advice. Okay, what's the third topic? Oh, managing emotions. Yeah. So managing emotions. Um. First of all, oh man, maybe some of you can't even hear it anymore, but it's. I think if you're a very emotional person, then I wouldn't say try. If you, depends on how emotional you are. So for example, I'm pretty emotional, but I don't get aggressive when I'm with other people, or you know, it just, I'm pretty emotional in some kinds of way that I easily start to cry, or it sounds so stupid, but I don't know. For example, when I'm reading a good book or watching a movie, then it can happen that my tears are tearing, you know, and my eyes are tearing. So but I think in some kind of way we would say, okay, this is not manly enough, or but I really try to use this, you know. So for example, I really have the feeling, okay, I can use my emotions. When I'm such a high emotional person, you know, then I can use it on my. It says in my perspective, it has many benefits. If you're pretty emotional, you can easily understand how people acting like they act. In my opinion, but maybe this is wrong, and you can just how to manage emotions. The only thing where it's really hard for me to manage my emotions when I'm in this state of close to the exams, and then this everything is going on in my head, anxiety, fear, stuff like this, you know, and then oh man, the hiccups. Yeah, addicted, yeah. So, and then this is the hardest time for the people who are pretty emotional, and then I would say you have to push through. It's the negative side of being emotional, but it has so much positive side, and don't be mad at yourself that you are so emotional, you know? Yeah, emotional people are so understanding. Yeah, same for me. I think the same. I don't know if this, or what do you mean in, be more specific on managing your emotions, that you have the feeling, okay, in a, another situation where it's maybe sometimes pretty hard to be pretty emotional is when you're arguing with someone you love, you know? And if you can't argue objectively anymore because you're so emotional, and takes everything by heart. But I think there you have to really maybe sometimes take a step back, take a breather, you know? And this is also something. So for example, when I'm sitting on my desk and I get this anxiety stuff going on, oftentimes I just walk out. Okay, since the live streams I didn't do this so much anymore. I think I never did this in a live stream because it would take too much time. But sometimes when I get too, so for example, today I sat there and I had the feeling, okay, it's too much. You can't do it right now. You have to take a breather. So usually I would go outside, but because I have this live stream going on, I just went into the bathroom, washed my face, and came back, you know? Sometimes you just need a second. Sometimes you just need a minute, you know? Give your brain a minute to breathe. And the best way is to go outside, in my opinion, you know? I noticed that I have been spending a lot of time on social media lately, and I want to go on a diet, but after a while I start again. What do you think I should do? Realize that you are addicted? I know. In some kind of way this is an addiction, but it sounds so hard being addicted, you know? But maybe realizing this, if you're, okay, I really got a problem with this stuff, not a serious problem because you have to go to a psychologist or something, but you really have a problem that you have to fix in your life, you know? And take this not as a, okay, yeah, I deal with it, okay, it's kind of nasty that I'm on social media all the time, but yeah, it's a problem, but really take it serious, you know? This is your life, this is your time, you know? You have to take your time serious, in my opinion, you know? I'm switching to the topics. Crying and being emotional is not stupid, it's part of being human being. Doesn't matter if you're a boy, girl, man or woman. Yeah, I think it's the same. And I think most of the time you can't do anything against it, you know? You just have to, it's the same with some people are so mad at their bodies, you know? For example, on social media you can see it so more often that some people are pretty mad at themselves. Oh, I don't have this, I don't know, this face, or I don't have the dream body I want to have, or my health is completely destroying me in some kind of way. But I think you and your body is really like this. Your body and you are a team, and you have to work your way through this storyline called life, you know? And just appreciate yourself and think, okay, I have to do the best out of myself. Talk about the sixth topic, please, as it's already 4 a.m. in my country. I need some sleep, bro. Okay, sixth topic. Wish I knew when I was a teen. I don't know. When I was, it depends. When I was a pretty young boy, I would say not everything was perfect, but my mind was perfect, or not perfect for me, you know. So I wouldn't tell this boy anything. He just was a pretty happy boy in every situation, I would say. When I was maybe 14 or 16, and sometimes I had harder times, then I would say to him, believe me, your boy is doing fine in the future, you know? And but I think this boy knew this. So when I'm talking to this boy, I'm talking to myself now, you know? I think I wouldn't tell him anything, you know? I think especially some experiences this dude just have to make on his own, you know? So I wouldn't tell him anything. That's the question, the answer. And I'm sorry, but yeah, maybe. I don't know. But I don't know. I would just say, hey, be happy, stay happy. Hey, Pascal, can you suggest the one way to deal our parents if their expectations are not scoring up to their expectation? How to deal with your parents? The thing is, you can't change your parents, you know. And I would just say, okay, if they have this expectation, tell them, okay, I try to do my best, but I also try to be myself and my try to be happy in some kind of way. But it's so hard, you can't tell your parents anything. You just, and also in this parent situation, just try, okay, realize, okay, they have, maybe try to understand them, try to understand why they want to do this. Maybe their life was miserable and they thought, okay, my boy or my girl has to now to struggle, but try to understand them. And I think understanding your parents and really I don't know what's forgiveness in English. I'm looking for a word in English, but really, if you understand your parents, it's the only way to grow up. Become an adult. Bro, watch your 12-hour study with me right now, and I see your life. Whatever, I'm going to study, bro. Good night. Come on, Pascal. See you with this going study. Hey, thank you so much. See you. You can't change your parents. Yeah. You just have to live with it, but you can try to make the best out of it, of understanding them, why are they like this, and maybe you can see, okay, if they are in some kind of way to me like this, I know that I'm not gonna be a parent like them. So yeah, Pascal, the first semester of the school was tiring for me. My psychologist stayed fainting and weight loss, and the harder thing is I saw was that my friends were happy with this. Oh man. But I think this is only a period of time, and realizing this, that this happens to you, is maybe the forgive. Forgiving your parents is the only way to become an adult, in my opinion. Okay, now I back to marry. First of all, when your friends are still happy, even you have such a hard time, maybe just consider if these are really real friends. Oh man. I really believe happiness is a choice. You decide to be happy. Happiness won't come to you by itself. I don't know. I have a different opinion on happiness, but we already talked about this in the other live. We had a pretty big discussion there. But yeah, it depends. Life is a movie, guys. Don't make it too sad. Keep a balance of things. Make it thriller as you can. You should good thrilling stories to tell your kids and not sad stories, and enjoy the laughs. Yeah. Completely. 2 words. Danke für den Talk. No problem. Oh man. When do you sleep, Pascal? In some kind. Oh, we are already 35 minutes in. Maybe we go for another question. I think we already talked about number 1, number 3, number 6. So yeah, if you have anything. Okay. Do you think hiding emotions in the solution, as some people tease you for being emotional? Nah. I don't know. If you don't hide your emotions, but just, I don't know, if some people tease you, then just distance yourself from those people, then try to not be surrounded by those people. Pascal, I really love your mindset. Do you have any books you loved and would recommend? I don't know. The best book is life itself. This sounds so stupid, but I don't know. I think some of those books are very inspirational. I can make a video about books if you want, but the most of the time I just try to make a lot of experience and then try to figure out was it good or not. 5. Fear of failure, and you did also want to talk about fear of failure, and Athena also want to talk about fear of failure. Okay, then the fear of failure thing. Okay, last words for the stream. But so in my opinion, when you have the fear of failure, you just are in the right spot. And I think this is pretty obvious, but if you have the feeling, okay, so you have this time in your life where you don't have any kind of fear of failure, and life is just going and going, and then for some reason there's hitting this fear of failure again, and this is obviously when an exam is coming up, when a very important appointment is coming up, or when you have an appointment at your doctor or something like this, and you have to feel, okay, what is when the exam will be bad, what is when I'm not performing. But I think, I really believe, whenever fear is kicking in, I have the feeling that, okay, I'm exactly at the right spot where I have to be. That is now the moment where I have to improve and where I have to show up, where I have to perform, you know, because this is maybe some of those turning points in life, you know, and maybe appreciate this fear, you know. If everything would be easy and you would be completely chill with every situation, I know there are some people out there, and I think I already told this, but yeah, it was in one of those 12-hour lives, but I know there are some pretty chill dudes out there who doesn't get fear of failure at all, but at the end, when you are a person, okay, I have the fear that in the next exam I have the fear that I will fail. Hey, this exam is another step in your life for your bigger dream or for your bigger goal, you know. So appreciate this feeling, maybe appreciate that you're, and then and when you realize this, you know, okay, this is only a big next step for my big next goal, then you maybe don't have so much fear anymore, and maybe this is the solution to this game, you know. Yeah. Oh man, okay, this was the last hiccup for today. Hopefully oh man, yeah, so many other questions. Maybe this helps you guys. And I'm also, why I'm telling this all over again sometimes, I have this also by my head, you know. I try to, maybe the stuff that you are believing are right, you know, try to tell this as many times as possible, you know, that you really believe it more and more and more, and then maybe this is so part of your life that you're becoming the person you wish to be, you know. This side note, what do you think about relationship secrets? Like they say, don't text your partner until she sends a message. Nah, this is bullshit. I think sometimes, you know, okay, I have a person there who you really think, okay, she or he is a person who you don't have to text so much, then you get this feeling, okay, I'm more a secret person and they are more interested in you, then you have this feeling. But I would say in most of the relationships, or especially in my relationships, I like when I get a proper answer. But the thing is, I'm the person who doesn't answer at all, you know. But I always tell my partners that, so they understand, you know. Okay, my PC doesn't want it anymore. Mir hilft auch zu denken, dass das alles Allahs Plan ist. Ey, wenn dir es hilft, sehr nice. Pascal, be happy to you tell us many things. I really hope you get them back. No problem. Alright. Oh, Alea is back in the chat. Welcome. I just came. I don't know if I'm late. Okay, you're... I just thought about closing the stream, but maybe I see another question. I have a type of parents who even forgot which grade I am in. They're giving me big trust, so I stress myself, not them stressing me. I can really relate. Luca, completely understand, you know. What your marks in high school? I wasn't the best in high school. I just did my thing with my social life, you know. I had completely different priorities back in the days, you know. Oh man, what's going on? My PC doesn't want anymore. Hey bro, I'm in a toxic relationship. What to do? Hey, then stop it. By the way, today's my birthday. Crazy. Congrats, Alea. I would love to spam some Heidi emotes for you, but I can't. Maybe the mods can, or some other people. Congrats, Alea. How can I say no? Remind yourself that every no to a situation is a yes to a different situation, you know? So if you're saying, for example, this is also with prioritizing and balancing social life and working life, every no to, hey, this maybe some stuff that is going on the internet as well, and you already read this, but I think it's a pretty helpful tip. When you're saying no to one situation, you're actually saying yes to another situation. And for example, basic example, you don't want to eat too much sweets, you know, and when you're saying, okay, no, I don't eat those cookies, then it's a yes maybe to the banana, you know, and then you are some step closer on yourself, you know. Oh man. Happy birthday, twin. Yeah, you did and Alea with the same profile pic. Okay. the way I'm giving all these advices are my true kind of words, but never listen to them myself. Oh man. Oh man. Pranam, you have to change this. Okay. I think this was actually it for today. I'm going to sleep now. My PC doesn't want it anymore. He's struggling, but I think everything is still working. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the live. And basically, do you like the lights? I really tried something with the settings of the lights, and now it's looking better and better, I think. Hopefully you like it. And then I can maybe attach them to the stream tomorrow. And yeah, wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for everybody who's in the stream. Big congrats to Alea for her birthday. And yeah, wish you guys only the best as always. And sorry that I couldn't answer every question, but I think, yeah, we just talk about those topics in the next, I think we talked about 4 of them. Yeah, wish you guys all the best. Hopefully you have a great night now. Get some sleep, get some rest, or everybody who has a new day now, wish you all the best and for this day, and you can do it. And hopefully we see each other tomorrow in the next live. I think the stream starts at 10 a.m. Yes, sir. See you.